Hello and welcome to TheMan Games. In this video today I'm going to be showing you how to create an AEW Universe on WWE 2K24. So we're going to go straight into it and we're going to go onto the community creation. So we're going to be looking at finding the belt for Universe mode. So the first belt that you need to download is obviously the AEW World Championship, and the creator of this is MacChur, hashtag 10248, and to find this championship belt use the hashtags AEW Championship or MacChur. And next up you need to find the AEW International Championship, and the true creator of this is OG Hazard, hashtag 62615, and to find this championship belt use the hashtags AEW. And then next up we need the AEW Tag Team Championship belts, and again this is OG Hazard, hashtag 62615 creation, and to find it use the hashtags AEW again. And next up we have the TNT Championship, and the true creator of this is Dracors, hashtag 32118, and to find this championship belt use the hashtags Dre41 or AEW. And next up you want the AEW Continental Championship, and the true creator of this is that Commissioner Friend, hashtag 91257, and to find this belt use the hashtags AEW, All Elite Wrestling or Continental. And then next up you want the TBS Championship, and again this is OG Hazard, hashtag 62615 creation, and once again use hashtags AEW to find this belt. Now you might want to use the FTW Championship. I've chosen not to use it, but this is the one I would recommend downloading if you were going to use it. And the true creator of this is Specialist Cryptic FR, hashtag 01913, and to find it use the hashtags AEW, FTW or Hate181. And then lastly you want to find the AEW Women's Championship, and once again it is OG Hazard, hashtag 62615, and use the hashtags AEW to find this championship belt. So next up we need to find the arenas for AEW. So first of all we want AEW Dynamite, and this is their new set here, and the true creator of this is iRated, hashtag 25273, and to find this arena use the hashtags AEW, AEW Dynamite or Deno2K. And then next up we have this Collision Arena, and the true creator of this is Arena Dude, hashtag 24175, and to find this arena use the hashtags AEW, Collision or Saturday. And next up we have the All In Arena, and the true creator of this is Prince Marty M, hashtag 95220, and to find this arena use the hashtags Marty M, All In or AEW. And next up we have the Revolution Arena, and the true creator of this is iWar, hashtag 58525, and to find this arena use the hashtags AEW, Revolution or AEW, TNA, WCW, ECW, NWA. And then next up we have the Full Gear Arena, and the true creator of this is Bruiser Manager ENG, hashtag 50501, and to find this arena use the hashtags AEW Full Gear, WWE, NXT, WCW, ECW, ROH, TNA, and GPW, or WWF, GCW, PWG, CMLLAAA. And next you want the All Out Arena, and the true creator of this is iWar, hashtag 58525, and to find this arena use the hashtags All Out, AEW or AEW, TNA, WCW, ECW, NWA. And next up we have the Forbidden Door Arena, and the true creator of this is Lizook, hashtag 25963, and to find this arena use the hashtags New Japan, NGPW or AEW. And next up we have Wrestle Dream, and again this is Arena Dude, hashtag 24175 creation, and to find it use the hashtags Wrestle Dream, AEW or Collision. And next up you want the AEW Dynasty Arena, and the true creator of this is Tedious Turd, hashtag 90530, and to find this arena use the hashtags AEW or. And then next up you want the Rampage Arena, and the true creator of this is Blaze Medusa, hashtag 80202, and to find this arena use the hashtags AEW, Rampage or Blaze Medusa. And now searching on shows instead of arenas, we have the show of AEW Double or Nothing, and the true creator of this is Pray Me Time, hashtag 35324, and to find this show use the hashtags AEW, Double or Nothing or Prime Time. So the reason why we downloaded this as a show not arena is because when you download the arena you don't get the W or Nothing logo, and also unfortunately there is no arena or show currently for World's End, so we can't add that to our Universe mode unfortunately. And if you're looking for AEW superstars for your roster, I would just suggest staying on the community creations, click on triangle, go to superstars, turn shows off now, and then make sure your hashtags are on AEW, click search, and then go to most downloaded, and then you'll find some of the best AEW creations on the community creations on the first page. But now creating the AEW Universe. So we're going to go onto Universe. You're going to want to go to New. And by doing so, you then want to go to Classic Mode. So first of all, we're going to go to Edit Shows. So you want Dynamite show to be on a Wednesday, Rampage for a Friday, and Collision on for a Saturday. So I'll just show you the show details now for Dynamite. So for show name, we've got Dynamite. Referee, we've got John Cohn. So I just chose him just because it was, a referee in the zebra attire, should we say. But it can be really any referee here, it doesn't really matter. Screen filter off. I chose Clockwork, the more of a purple version for matchup screen, the more of the brownie one for the transition. The replay screen design is the same one we use for the matchup screen as well for the overlay design. For the watermark and for the show image, it is the Dynamite show image that you get once you've downloaded it off the community creation. So if you go into your images, you will find it in these parts somewhere, like so. Locations on random, commentary, it doesn't really matter really, so I just left it on Raw, and then you've got your AEW Dynamite Arena, which we just downloaded off the community creations. So, participants, so the ones that I have on my roster currently, so I have Edge, Daniel Bryan, Chris Jericho, Christian Cage, Jeff Hardy, Jake the Snake, Eddie Kingston, Darby Allin, Julia Hart, Kenny Omega, Matt Jackson, Mercedes Moné, Sting, Samoa Joe, Nicholas Jackson, MJF, Swerve, Tony Storm, and Will Ospreay. So number of matches, I just left it on a 6 just because we've only got 19 participants on our roster. And now for the championship. So obviously you want your AEW World Championship there. I chose Samoa Joe as my champion, as is the current champion as recording this, as well as Tony Storm, the women's champion. For the International Championship, I have that for the next title, and I've given that to Eddie Kingston. For the Tag Team Championships, that is on Sting and Darby Allin. For the TBS Championship, that is on Julia Hart. For the TNT Championships, that is on Adam Copeland. And for the Continental Classic Championship, that is on Eddie Kingston also. So that is completely full with the championship belts anyway, so you wouldn't be able to add the FTW Championship anywhere to there, unless you got rid of the Continental Classic, maybe, or the AEW Continental, whatever it's called. So that is your Wednesday show. For Friday, so for Friday we've got Rampage. So show name, we've got Rampage, we've got the AEW Rampage Arena. Commentaries on main event, like I said before, it doesn't really matter. We've got the standard referee. As long as it's, like I said before, as long as it's one of them in a zebra, it's fine. Screen filters off. Matchup screen, we have the orange and red. For the transition, it is the more of the blue and purple because you can't have the red one for the transition, unfortunately. For the replay screen design, it is the same fighting spirit as before. As well for the overlay design, it is the gold and red one. For the watermark image, I couldn't find the Rampage image once we've downloaded it, so that is why it's just on the normal AEW logo. But yeah, I've had a good look through all the images and I just can't seem to find it anywhere. So yeah, if like me, just use the standard AEW wrestling logo there. So it's the same for the show image and for the watermark, but obviously you might be able to find a Rampage image when you've downloaded yours off the community creations. Show host wants to be Dynamite and Collision also. Matches is just on 3. And then for Collision on a Saturday, so show details. So show name, we've got Collision. Referee, we've chosen Chad Pan. Screen filters off. Matchup screen, we've got sports. Same for the transition, same for the replay screen design, and same for the overlay design. And for the watermark image and the show image, we've got the Collision image that you get once you download it off the community creations for both of those there. Locations on random. Commentaries on Raw, and then for the arena you want the Collision Arena that you got off the community creations. And then for the participants, you just want the same participants you've got on Dynamite, like I've done there, so that's just exactly the same. And for your championship belts, they're exactly the same as well. Obviously you could take one out and just have the FTW Championship on one of the shows, it's completely up to you there. So there you have it, that is how to set those up as shows. So now going into the calendar, so obviously we've already set these shows up here. So now we're going to go into the pay-per-views. So in the month of May, we want Double or Nothing. So number of matches, we have 8 for the show details. We have name, Double or Nothing. We've got the standard referee. We've got screen filter off. For the matchup screen, we've got Neon, Same for the transition, same for the replay screen design, and same for the overlay design. So it's the purple, blue and yellow neon. Then for the watermark and the show image, we've got the Double or Nothing image that we got once we've downloaded off the community creations. For the location, it is on random. For the commentary, it's on general purpose. And for the arena, it's on Double or Nothing. Hosts are both AEW Dynamite and Collision. And for the June pay-per-view, it is Forbidden Door. So, number of matches, we've got 8. Show hosts, we've got AEW Dynamite and Collision. Show details. So, show name, Forbidden Door. Standard referee, screen filter off. Matchup screen is on the Gold Legend there. For the transition, it is Underground. For the replay screen design, it is the Gold Legend again, as well as the overlay design. For the watermark image and the show image is the AEW Forbidden Door image, which we've got off the community creations once we downloaded the arena. Location is on random. Commentary is on general purpose, and the arena is Forbidden Door Arena. Number of matches 8, and you want Dynamite and Collision to be the hosts of the show. And then in August, we want All In. So, show details. So, show name, we've got All In. For the referee, we've got Standard Referee 1. Screen filter off. For the matchup screen, we've got the blue spots. For the transition, we've got Modern, the blue and black one. For the replay screen design, we've got blue spots again, as well for the overlay design. For the watermark and for the show image, we've got this AEW All In image there, which we got off the community creations once we downloaded it. The location, we've got London, England. Commentaries on general purpose, and the arena is the All In London Arena. Number of matches on 8, and the show hosts are AEW Dynamite and Collision. So for the month of September, we have All Out. So show details. So show name, we have All Out. Referee is Standard Referee 1. Screen filter is off. Matchup screen is the Black Legend there. Transition is Classical, that one there. Replay screen design is Black Legend again, as well as the overlay design. For the show image and the watermark image is the All Out image that you got off the community creations once you downloaded it. For the location, it's on random, commentaries on general purpose, and for the arena is the All Out Arena. And for the show host, it is Dynamite and Collision. Now for the October pay-per-view, which is Wrestle Dream. Show details. So show name, we've got Wrestle Dream, Standard Referee 1 for referee. The screen filter's off. For the matchup screen, we've got the blue spark. For the transition, we have the green spark. For the replay screen design is the blue spark, as well for the overlay design. For the watermark image and the show image is the Wrestle Dream image that you got off the community creations once you downloaded the arena. Location is on random, commentary is on general purpose, and for the arena is the Wrestle Dream Arena that we just got off the community creations. Number of matches 8, and the hosts of the shows are AEW Dynamite and AEW Collision. Now for the November pay-per-view, which is Full Gear. So show details. So show name, we've got Full Gear. For the referee is Standard Referee 1, screen filters off. For the matchup screen, for the transition, for the replay screen design, and for the overlay design, it is the same clockwork, the brownie gold version, as you can see here for all of them. I think it is a really nice fit for the Full Gear, to be honest. Watermark and show image is the Full Gear image that you got once you downloaded the arena off the community creations. Location is on random, and for the commentary is general purpose. And for the arena, obviously, is the Full Gear Arena that you've got off the community creations once you've downloaded it. Number of matches is 8, and for the show host it is AEW Dynamite and Collision. So like I said before, there is no World's End because there isn't one currently on the community creations, unfortunately. And then for the month of March, we have Revolution. So show details. So show name, we've got Revolution. Standard Referee 1 for referee. Screen filter is off. For the matchup screen, we've got Futuristic. Same for the transition. Same for the replay screen design, and same for the overlay design. Like Rampage, for some reason I didn't get the logo for the arena as well, so I've just left it on the same image there. Just the AEW Wrestling logo there, unfortunately. Location is a random, commentaries on general purpose, and the arena is obviously the Revolution Arena. Number of matches is set on 8, and the host of the shows is Dynamite and Collision. And then lastly in April we have the Dynasty pay-per-view. So show details. So show name, we've got Dynasty. Referee is Standard Referee 1. Screen filter is off. For the matchup screen we've got Futuristic, the purple version. For the transition we've got 80s, like that. For the replay screen design it is the purple Futuristic again, as well for the overlay design. And for the watermark image we've got Dynasty there, as well for the show image. For the location is set on USA, random. For the commentary is general purpose, and for the arena is AEW Dynasty also. Number of matches is set on 8, and for the host of the shows it is AEW Dynamite and AEW Collision. Well, and there you have it. Now you know how to set up AEW Universe mode. So this is mainly looking at the calendar, so how to set up the shows and the championship belts and the roster. We could do a part 2 of this though if enough people comment on this video with a yes please. If we can get 20 yes pleases, we can do a part 2 of this, and we will go into the setting up the tag teams for AEW. So looking at setting up maybe the Young Bucks, the Lucha Bros, Best Friends, FTR. If you want to know how to get them and make them teams on AEW Universe mode, we just need 20 yes pleases in the comments, and then we can look into doing that. But thank you to everyone who has sat and watched this video today. If you are new watching TheMan Games and you are watching this for the first time, please think about subscribing to the channel. If you haven't already, if you already have, make sure you've got your notifications turned on, then you'll know when our next video goes up on the channel. You can also find us on social media at TheMan Games on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. We are also on TikTok and Threads as well. There will be links in the description below, as well as a link to sign up to our newsletter. By doing so, you get a weekly email letting you know what goes up on the channel. So thank you very much for watching and supporting TheMan Games today, and we will see you on the next video.